In this soul-awakening pravachan, Maharaj speaks like a true spiritual father, firm, loving, and liberating. He encourages us to drop the burden of worldly begging and learn the art of total dependence on Rama. His teaching today reminds us, let your only request be Rama, and your only goal be his remembrance. Maharaj's message is clear: when doership is surrendered and ego is dissolved, what remains is blissful faith and freedom. This principle is not abstract. It was lived and embodied fully by the great Ramanandi saint, Shri Paramanandas, whose unbroken faith and exclusive devotion to Rama made him an embodiment of Maharaj's message. Every action in life, even our very living, should be for Rama. Rama should, in fact, be for us like the mother to a child, like the father to a grown-up, like the loving husband to a woman, a considerate employer to a servant, a trusted confidant to a friend. Come one, come all, to Gondavale and learn to feel it. Saguna Bhakti alone can teach the common man and woman to realize the omnipresence of God and how to live constantly in Him. We should try and see His hand, His will, in everything that happens in the world. In fact, having done our duty according to the best of our lights, whatever ensues should be welcomed as His will. One who has this conviction, this faith, will be unperturbed, undaunted by pleasant and unpleasant happenings in life. Realizing that Rama is the real doer of everything, ascribe all doership to Him and completely annul your ego. What can Rama lack? He is the Lord of everything. What can you ask for, and He be unable to give? So beg if you must only of Him. He may or may not grant it, as He deems fit. Whatever He chooses to give in His wisdom, accept without demur and with a contented heart. Never ask anybody else anything, for thereby we belittle our ideal, our God, our devotion. Of course, if somebody voluntarily offers anything, we should not refuse to accept it. Throughout my life, I adopted no sadhana other than Nama. Nama is what my own Sadguru gave me, and I give Nama to anybody who comes to me. And I assure you that you will not fail to attain God if you dedicate your tongue to Nama. Employ your tongue incontinually, saying, Rama, Rama. I can vouch from personal experience that the soul's salvation rests in Nama, so let every man and woman keep uttering it. Back every effort with the foundation support of devotion to the Almighty. Chant Nama ceaselessly to keep you ever mindful that whatever you do has God for its goal. These times are really degenerate when the majority in society, even the respectable ones, give themselves up to sensuous, even lewd pleasures, and throw all scruples to the wind to obtain them. However, those who live in Nama can rest assured of survival. So cease running after social applause and so-called respectability and live in love of the Lord. Ascribe all doership to Him and live in quiet and peace. Shri Paramanandas was a 17th century saint from the Ramanandi Sampradaya who composed his life and breath into verses dedicated to Sri Ramachandra. What marked him was his refusal to ever ask anything from anyone except Rama. One day, as he sat singing the glories of Rama on the steps of a temple in Ayodhya, a wealthy patron approached him and said, Mahatma, I can build you an ashram or provide daily meals. Just ask. Paramanandas replied, If I ask you, I belittle my Rama. If Rama wants, he will give through you, but I shall ask only him. Astonished, the man left. That night, Paramanandas had no food and slept hungry. But the next morning, a simple villager who had dreamt of Rama came and offered fresh food and water, saying, Rama asked me to feed you. Paramanandas joined palms and wept, not for the food, but for the proof of Rama's grace. For him, begging from anyone but God was spiritual insult, a crack in surrender. He lived, wrote, and sang in utter dependence on Rama, embodying the very essence of Maharaj's call. Beg, if you must, only of Rama. Maharaj is not asking us to renounce effort, but to renounce ego and dependence on the world. His invitation is tender but firm. Try Nama with full trust once. Ask only of Rama. Watch how he takes care. Just like Paramanandas, we may face tests. But with Nama on the tongue and surrender in the heart, these become proofs of grace, not pain. Today's pravachan is a reminder. Dependence on people weakens us. Dependence on Nama strengthens and sanctifies. Living in Nama is living in the divine current of grace. Let us all take this sankalpa today. O Rama, from today if I must stretch my hand, let it be only to you. Let my tongue tire not in chanting your name. Maharaj says, Nama is all I received from my Sadguru. Nama is all I give to you, so receive it with reverence and never let go.